We welcome on board Sanjiv Bhasin on that note. Sanjiv, hi, morning. You'd already warned viewers that this month could get a little volatile and seems like, looking at the CPI and the PPI print in the US and the way the markets actually panned out from there, it seems like we got to brace ourselves for a little bit of global volatility.
Yeah, good morning. So Aisha, that is much on the cards. However, like you see in the US, the Magnificent Seven are again touted to have their best week in last week. So week data or better than hotter than expected inflation is all getting absorbed. Typical of a bull market which is ignoring bad news just on the pretext that people are feeling missed out. I still think there's a lot of froth on the markets and in domestically also. If you just take a look back, if you recall in October, the FI short position was over 74%. That's when you had to actually be greedy. And now they've turned long on 18%. There is no short position. So here is where you should be fearful. You have to take it with with your own risk reward. No risk reward right now till you don't get through the earnings season, and a large part of the positives of earnings are already priced in. So stocks you can be in the market, but just being long on the index, I think a 4-5% correction is very much on the cards globally. Could be the right approach. So no brave call, just something to hedge yourself, but look at good mid caps where you can add to your position and stay invested.
So help us do that. Where is it that one can add positions within mid and small caps? What are you liking?
So I have been positive on the metal basket, specialty chemical. You saw the comeback we saw last week. I continue to buy Vedanta on any decline, buy Nalco and sale. These are proxy to China coming back. Traditionally when I the market, the first thing is what I was taught: when rating agencies downgrade or upgrade, that's the bottom of the cycle. You recently saw China sovereign rating getting downgraded. I think now you can get better news from China, and metals become a proxy. Specialty chemicals particularly seen a very, very large surge. And if I saw the price of corn seeds, sunflower, canola, all these are up 37% in the month of March. So UPL, Naveen Fluoro, Aarti, this basket is looking good. And on the real estate side, I have been, as a disclosure, India Bull Real Estate has been one of our top picks from 100. The infusion of capital of 4,000 crore means that this company is on the bent of being re-rated. The final hearing from NCLT for the merger clearance comes on the 24th. And if anything, I think this stock is worth 250 in the very, very near future.
Okay, fair enough. And what's the view then on Zomato, Sanjiv, given the kind of strides that it's been making in the stock markets?
Yes, Avan, good morning. And if you recall, Zomato, PB Fintech and Paytm were the three picks which we had. Fortunately, Paytm performed very, very poorly. But I think if you recall from 750, PB Fintech has doubled and Zomato has been 3 times the size now. Now, the left out feeling is so humongous that you will every day get the buy reports. What was traditionally expected to be a blunder in Blinkit at 50 rupees has turned out to be, icing on the cake at 200. So I think you should be a little cautious here. If you have it, stay put, but don't try new entrants because we must see some correction, some stabilization. Wait for the quarterly uptake. However, on declines, you can add it if you have a longer term view.
Okay, I want to bring up Interglobe Aviation as well and tell our viewers that there have been 2 downgrades coming in on Interglobe this morning, like we were flagging off just a short while back. Both the brokerages believe that the valuations have run up quite a fair bit and much of the positives are already in the price for Interglobe Aviation right now. Sanjiv, what is your view on Interglobe almost touching that 3,800 level now? Because, one has clearly seen that this is the dominant player. Now with things, falling off a little bit with Vistara, with, you've seen what's happened with Jet as well as SpiceJet as well. This would continue to share the lion's share in the market and be the only one perhaps up and running without any troubles. What do you think one should do with Interglobe?
Well, if you recall, when I suggested Indigo, you told me that, Sanjeev, I travel with Vistara, so I'm more familiar with that. Well, you will have to change your preferences because Vistara is seeing a lot of irregularity. Even I generally do that, but see, Indigo's turnaround time, a lean, mean fighting machine, went that 1800 it was scream. At 3800 new highs, there will be buy sell reports, but continues to garner the larger part of the market share. And with this hit on SpiceJet being almost going down, SpiceJet seeing problem, and now Vistara Interglobe will be actually laughing its way to the bank. Yes, it's an expensive stock, but that is what the beauty of the market is. Expensive has got more expensive. Who thought the Magnificent Seven will take the US market cap to all-time highs, and 80% of the rally is in those 7-8 stocks. So I still think on declines, Indigo becomes a perfect play to a proxy of rising ambitions, aspirations to go by air, which is now become a common thing. The day necessities become luxuries become necessities, that's the change of fortune for that industry or company. So I remain sanguine on this stock. I still think there is more upside. But like you said, the headwinds of valuation and higher crude, which is now quietly crept up to $90, can be a slight bit of a damper in the near term.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was only talking from consumer, experience perspective, not an investor.